ভালো, and in English, very nice.
Oh, good, very good. I heard that you're learning Serbian right now.
Yeah, I am learning Serbian. Yes.
Okay. You are at A1 level, right?
Yes, A1 level.
Okay. Thank you for your time for joining this interview. We will wait a few minutes for Marco to join. Marco is head of regional international mobility. And now I will tell you more about welfare officer position we wanted to hire. And then we will, let's say, communicate about your experience, and you can ask any question you want. We will just wait for Marco a few minutes. Tell me, you are in Serbia for how long?
I am here 6 months only.
6 months. Okay. My name is Sanja Ivanovic. I'm HR operations consultant at MANPOWER. I'm on project here in Stellantis factory. I heard that you know some people from Bangladesh that are already working here. Yes?
Yes, I know them.
Who do you know? Maybe I know the same people.
I stay in Tagdabek. When they get the visa from Bangladesh, they give me the visa number. I check their visa is genuine or not. That's why I don't know them.
Good. From Bangladesh, please tell me a few names. Maybe I know the same people.
That is Shubha Borua is one of them. He's my friend also.
I know that group.
He's the team leader of the Fiat. One team. And I only with them people only. Shubha Borua is the educated person. I only contact with them. Another person also named Shubho. He also educated from Joshua. These two people are known to me because they are educated. Other people are not educated. I can never communicate with them because they are not up to the mark of my standards to talk with me. That's also important.
Good. Do you know maybe another team leader, Ahad Alam?
Yeah.
That one group, I think we have a few more team leaders, just to check. Yes, Shubo, Ahad Alam, SM Hanif also.
I don't know SM Hanif. I only know, I maybe know SM Hanif in the face of also, but I don't recognize him by name also. Because Shubho is communicating with me regularly, that's why I know about him very much well.
Good. We have a lot of workers right now on our MANPOWER contracts, around 100 workers.
Shubha called me last week, Monday. They are very much annoyed about their TRC. They are thinking that MANPOWER or Fiat Stanley's provide the TRC or not. They are confused about this. They inform me that we are confused about MANPOWER give us temporary permit or not. We are confused. We need to stay there. Some people are available in that group who are not stay after February in this country. They maybe run away from Italy, France, Portugal.
What is exactly the reason? They are not satisfied with conditions here?
I think at present maybe 40 people is available in Sterling from Bangladesh. Within this, maybe 10 or 15 maybe stay. Other people will be run away from this. They are not actually planning to stay there. I know every philosophy of all the people who are here. So most of them, Bangladeshi worker is good. They work good. They actually work a lot. They know how to convince the boss also. But problem is that their money expectation is heavy high. They think that their need is 1,000 euro per month. But in this country, Serbia, they get 550 euro. That's why they run away. This basic reason behind this.
Okay, we will continue this topic after. Marco joined us. Marco is head of regional international mobility. I will start by introducing you to the role of welfare officer. This role would be focused on supporting employee welfare and communication, especially for colleagues of the same nationality, but also for people from India and Nepal. The person who will be doing this type of job would act as a trusted link between employees and the company during demanding situation, mainly related to accommodation and living conditions. Your main task, if we agree to recruit you as welfare officer, would be to collect and clearly communicate information about issues such as accommodation problems, conflicts, or sensitive welfare concerns, and then pass them to our HR and management team. You would not be expected to solve issues independently, but to support coordination, communication, and early escalation in a calm and professional manner. So, Saiful, could you please introduce yourself and briefly describe your educational and professional background?
Thank you for giving me time from your end. This is Saiful Majumdar. I am coming from Bangladesh. I completed my graduation from the Department of Finance and Banking, University of Rajshahi, Bangladesh. Then I completed my master's also in bank management from Bangladesh Bank Management, BIBM from Bangladesh, and served civil organizations like banks and international NGOs like this organization. Later on, I also professor of a university in Bangladesh, full professor. I take the leave from them. That time I think that I need to some knowledge about public financial management area. That's why I am finding out which country will provide this type of opportunity for me at low cost. Then I find out University of Kabul will provide the public management course in low cost. I will apply with them, and finally I come here and completed successfully my master's degree with the University of Kabul in the major public financial management, how to manage the public fund like this way. And I also presently enrolled in evening courses in University of Belgrade, Faculty of Law. Currently, I am the Masters of Law students in Law and Gender of University of Belgrade. So I need to shift at earliest to the Belgrade. That's why I am focusing on to join in any position in Belgrade, not morely focusing on Kragujevac. That's not my focus. That is in case of communication. I have a good connection with my family members. I stay in the Dhaka city, capital city of the country. I also know my home district is basically Feni. That is called Feni in Bangladesh. That is the district of most of the people of this area live in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Kuwait, Italy, France, Germany, otherwise in the all over the USA, Canada, Australia. Most of them are foreign employees. They are earning money on that way. So I have a good communication with them. There is one thing is good. I am learning Serbian. I continue it. I also write a book on Serbian language to how to read and write from Bangla. That is called Serbian language in Bangla. The person who comes from Bangladesh, they will learn Serbian from my book. This book is purchased, sale in the Bangladesh. 1,000 copies already sold in Bangladesh. This book.
Oh, great!
That is a great
Congratulations
for my end. And that is, I actually focusing on. I stay this country. I want to stay this country. I want to contribute to my economy, to my country also. Some problem is that the mindset of my country people. I want to actually change their mindset. That's important for you. If you take someone in this country, they not stay there. That is a lost project. I am focusing on that partnership, how they stay there. That is some issues. Issues is that the person who take from Bangladesh contacting with that and the person you take here, there is a mismatch with the information. This creates some dilemma about them. That needs to be assessed. So my main task is to avoid this dilemma. Communication is directly so that you can 100% retention of the employee which you collect from Bangladesh. I can try that's right, but it will happen 100%. I think that I tried for 100%, but most of them I will be stay there because possible. Because the problem is that I want to say what is the problem. You can understand the basic problem.
Okay,
I want to say.
Saiful, thank you for short introduction. I wanted to ask you, are you focused on finding job in Belgrade or you're open to working part-time in Kragujevac?
My focus is if your job is Kragujevac, that's no problem for me. But my
Okay.
focus is I want to shift to Belgrade because currently I'm the student of University of Belgrade. It's not a problem for me because my class is started from after 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. That's why
Okay.
it's not if I stay in Kragujevac, no problem because most of the classes are held in online. Some exams will be physically held. One the exam date, I will then I go to the Belgrade, no problem also.
Okay, thank you. As someone from Bangladesh who studied here, how would you support other foreign employees with adaptation and integration here in Serbia?
Actually, in case of India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka, I know how to they do. Basically, culture, language, more or same in India, Bangladesh, and Nepal. Also, the Sri Lanka, Maldives, also South Asian countries. I can serve easily South Asian people easily, no problem for me. I know also Hindi. I can understand Hindi. I can tell some Hindi also, so that is not problem for me for Maldives, Nepal, or also for Indian people. No problem. But I have not direct communication with the Indian people or
Okay.
Nepal people. But if you give them the communication, I will support them by my own way. For this. But in case of Bangladesh, I am habituated with this. It's easy for me. Everything easy because that is in the native language. I can understand their what the philosophy, what the thinking. I can what they actually want to do. I can work on that.
Okay, thank you. Can you describe a situation where you successfully supported someone in a difficult situation?
Actually, first of all, the person who come, suppose for example, I can explain he's a Shubha is a person come here from Kaugava.
Okay.
He called me, brother, I come here is a city, I don't know that. I told him that what is the name of the city. That is yeah, Kaugava, baby. He told me Kaguzeva, that's what the language of JE. I am also this city. Come, where you give me the location. He send me the location. I go there instantly and meet with the two people of them, and I go to take them to city, run around the whole city and take a coffee of them and understand it. No problem, brother. Some feel you need to follow some principles here. What the Serbian people want to know from you. That's important. You must go to factory before 10 minutes. You leave from the factory after 10 minutes of your time completion because you say the Vidimosa Sutra to your boss, Hobala Puno to our other colleagues like this. I can say this. Some language teaches them some language, basic language like Dobro, Dobro Bhache,
Very good.
like this type and Dole, Gore, Carton,
Yeah.
Lopata, which is liquid in the factory. Let's say more than 100
So
language.
basically you took
This way they can use to the culture of this. I can tell them what the people want, what the people not want. I can understand them. How to manage your boss, how to do that good work. I think that based on my that experience, I shared with him, and that will be give him successful to be a team leader within 3 months. It's possible for him. Because people from one come from Bangladesh, they face to severe problems, but basic problem is the language barrier. My first target is teach them some basic language so they can easily move here. That is my first recipe. I basically work on that. And if I can remove the language barrier, most of the problem is removed easily. I think it's like that way.
What challenges do you think foreign workers face when working here in Serbia?
Challenges is their first of all their accommodation. Their living room is so narrow. One in the single room, in 10 people room or 5-7 people stay in one room. That is it creates some privacy issues. Some people is the age is below 20. Some people age is below 40, above 40. There is mismatch of the mentality of the people. So low people person low person in a room more than two or three person is comfortable. More than 4 person is comfortable enough. Not more than that. This is one challenge, and that is everybody
That's the biggest
need to
challenge.
be. I understand. Want to say one more thing. Accommodation must be near to the factory. That is important. so that they can go to the factory within 10 minutes by walking and back by walking. Then they cook their foods, everything. That's important. Accommodation problem is the basic problem for newcomer, because if you want to, suppose in Kagoeva, if we want to maintain the bus time to get the bus in time, so factory in time. So I think that you must provide the accommodation near to the factory location. This is important for adjustment. One barrier is this. Second barrier is that um, you will be group people, group A, B. Like suppose there are people from 20 years to 25 years in one group for accommodation, 25 years to 30 years another group for accommodation, like this, based on their age. Because based on the age, mentality also the same. That's important for the bonding. That will create the retention of the employee also. That is good for you.
So if a company cannot provide accommodation near the factory, because in all big cities, for example, also in Belgrade, 20 to 30 minutes bus drive is okay destination. You know that Stellantis factory is in industrial zone, and it's not possible for 200 people to live there. There is no enough houses in that place. But buses in Kragujevac, it's really cheap, and companies paying transportation fee. So any location you can easily 15 minutes bus ride plus maybe 10 minutes by walk. I think that is a good distance from work.
I actually suppose Shubobor, for example,
Yeah.
they have the bus stand near Belki Park, but they stay from Belki Park, which required minimum 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. And it's a problem also for Saturday. In the Saturday, bus is so low, and bus is so low. Most of the bus and in that day not available for going to anywhere. Also in Sunday, not required because Sunday is off day. But in case of Saturday, bus creates a problem, because in Kagoeva city, most 30% bus or 30% bus running in the Saturday night. If someone in the duty in Saturday night shift, then they can come back to the home by walking. It is not possible to get the bus that moment.
Okay. I will check with that group. They have for let's say night shift. If four of them are coming back together, then the taxi prices in Kragujevac is really cheap for four people. It's the same as the bus ticket.
I know. Yes.
Yeah.
This is correct.
Yeah. What steps would you take if an employee complained about working conditions, accommodation, or treatment? What steps would you take in that situation?
Actually, all problem not to solve in a one time, is required step by step solution. First of all, what's the problem? At the meantime, I already told you. So it's the accommodation problem. You give me the you answer. That's good for. It's another option for they can go through the hire a car by 4. They come, because in the bus there is 70 RSD per shift. So if they come a car that is for around 300 RSD, that's around good for no loss from them. But other solution is that another problem is that food issue, because in our country people they're facing mostly food issue, because most of the people are country, we are Muslim people here, no arrangement of Moscow, because no Moscow is available in this city. It is another problem for us. And also in case of halal food, we face huge problem, because it's not available, because halal food is not so available here. We are trying for collecting this way, how we can get the halal food. We are trying for this. We already make a local solution. You can maybe know that Kagoeva near a city area village, too much name. You may maybe know the name of the village. We contact with the village. They will provide us the like dark hand like this also lamb intake. We sort out that is our own way and divide it to our community. That is our plan in that way.
Oh, good. Okay. You're taking actions to solve that
yes,
problem.
Because I am the first when I come to Kagoeva, I am the first Bangladeshi people here. Now more Bangladeshi people is there. I face huge problem here when I come at June 2025.
For example, how do you balance empathy for the employee with company policies and procedures? For example, if company says that one room, 6 people, and I understand the employees want to be 3 to 4 in room.
Yes, yes.
But the general policy is 6 people, 1 room. How would you balance that company is satisfied and also employees are satisfied?
Actually, there is a one solution, because satisfaction becomes from the money actually. Because so far I know you provide 150 euro for per person for accommodation. In Skaguevak, it is easy to get one room by 2 people in 200 euro. It's easy with all facility. So if you provide to your employee directly 150 euro in hand, they take their accommodation in a way of 100 euro. They save the 50 euro per month. Then they are thinking that we are lucky. Our country people always focus on savings. They are not they don't want to consume more. It's also good for. Then at that time you have no responsibility for accommodation. Accommodation by their own hand. That is not contribute responsibility. The another option is you can provide them 150 euro to anybody. Okay, you take your own accommodation. Not this is not for first time. This is after 6 months. When people come, they stay here 6 months. Then you can do this. Is a plan B, not as a plan A. First time need for the first time. What you are doing now is okay, because it's okay, because they can't at this moment they need a team. They need to work in a team. They have some face to some problem which they may be solved by their own together. That is important. First time is okay, but later on, person when choosing to go another, they turn to be used to with this. The turn to be used to with this. Then you will be shifted in the work for people one room or like this way, or provide them the money cash in cash also. People always focusing on getting the more money in cash. I am getting 150 or more. I feeling that yes, I am getting more. But you provide the accommodation, they don't feeling that like the way. But when you pay the money in cash, they feeling that we get more and more. That is important in the kind.
But the problem is if someone, for example, 2-3 people wanted to rent a room, there are no enough, let's say, agency that wanted to provide accommodation for foreign workers. I think around one wanted to live by himself, and he didn't success to find anything.
And I have option too. I have local relationship a lot. No problem for me to arrange the room for them. It's not an issue, because the person who doing this, he may be thinking about his own strategy, easy strategy. But I am looking for the not easy strategy. I am looking for the multiple strategy. So it's possible. I have a huge collection of room here. No problem. It's not an issue, because I have with the student of this faculty in we have a lot of Serbian friends. I have more than 100 Serbian friends I have in this city, and also I have good relationship with Serbian community. No problem. I also know more or less Serbian language a lot, so I can understand what different people do, or I can arrange them for no problem for. But I don't want to provide the accommodation for them who are not loyal. I actually tell you, you think about 6 months. The people are loyal to the factory. They will continue there. After that, you will provide them this facility for them only, not for all. I don't say that to provide it to all. But some people come here. Some people maybe go from your factory after 1 month. They run away to the Italy, France, Portugal, France. So it's not a valid concept. Valid concept is you check them for 6 months. If finally you think that yes, this is the loyal employee for me, then you can do this. That is my plan.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, Sanya, can I ask one practical question? For example, a problem that we are now, what would you do if this was your responsibility? We have people who have arrived to accommodation. This accommodation didn't have internet connection. They had the internet on their phones, but there was no like a central router and infrastructure in the accommodation. So people request internet, and according to this request, internet gets installed. There's a 2-year contract proportional to the contract they have with Stellantis. And now we are facing difficulty that some of the people don't want to pay for that internet. And, it is everybody's in one house. Let's say the expense is maybe around €2 per month for each person. What will you do if this is the case? You have let's say 30 guys in house, 10 guys are fine. One is like, I have my own internet. Second one is, oh, sorry, I don't have money right now. What would you do?
I want to say regarding the internet issue clearly, because internet user are not same person. Some person use more internet, some person use less internet. Basically, in our country, internet is a self expense. So you provide this way. The person who needs internet, he will take his own way. You don't need to arrange this. It is not a good policy for internet support, because all are not using the internet. Internet have some negative thing. Big negative thing is that they not sleep in the right time at right place. Then they will be walk off in the later and not go to the factory. Not good sleep. Not then they are not working good. That's and that's embarrassing the situation. So I think that if someone internet required, he may be arrange his own way monthly internet package. He will purchase by 1,000 RSD. It's possible for him. So, as a company, as a manpower, you don't need to provide the internet. I don't think this is not a good policy, because internet is a choice of self-interest. Self-interest not provided by the agency for all. It's not good. I think you focus on this only self-interest policy, which is self-interest. It is not common interest for company will provide that, which is common interest, common for all. Like bus fare, you provide 3,000.
Exactly in this situation, it's already done. So a contract has been signed, the accommodation owner has signed the contract, and let's say we have 30-something people in the house. Some of them are ready to pay, some of them are not. But they're using it. So what would you do? What would you do in this situation?
In case, since contract is done, it is a legal binding for you to pay the internet fees. So you must be deduct as expenses from their salary monthly. It's a good solution. Before sending them net salary to them, that at their account, you must deduct them internet expenses by dividing the whole expenses to the how many people use this, and then we deduct it from their salary every month. It's a good situation, good position, because our contract already done. You cannot avoid the contract. It's a legal binding for you now.
Yeah, but okay, let's say this. We have out of 30 people, 20 are users, 10 are not users. Would you enforce this to these 10 that are not users? If not, how would you make sure that they are not using secretly? That they didn't get a Wi-Fi password from somebody else and they're using it, but they're not paying it. How would you manage this?
Sorry, I cannot understand your question.
There's 30 people. 20 out of those are using internet and they're fine. There's 10 who say we don't need this. Would you then enforce that they also pay for it, or that they don't pay? But if they don't pay, how can you make sure that they're not using it secretly? My friend gave me the password and I'm not paying, but I'm using it.
I understand. Every mobile phone has an IP number. You can tracing who is using or who is not. This is easy. It's a software to trace who is using or who is not. It's not a tough issue to locate who is using or not. Someone using secretly, but tell I am not using. It's easy to find out. No problem. It's for this. It's can located location IP through IP. You can locate actually. And it's also proved that yes, if that person using that internet 30 minutes, 40 minutes, it also can available that data, so you can challenge them also. No problem for this.
Okay, good. For you as a Bangladeshi who has been here for a while, what was your biggest difficulty fitting in or like adjusting? Like what was the most abstract thing for you when you came to Serbia?
My focus is problem is what I face here, that is mostly language barrier. nothing else. Because of language barrier, I don't know Serbian language. I cannot understand what they say. First when I come here at the June, that creates a lot of problem for me in the shop, in the market, in my school, in the road, everywhere. But now I know a lot of Serbian language. I be adjusted with that. I think that for the retention of a employee to any in Serbia, every employee who come here, Serbia, must be train them Serbian language for basically Serbian language for 15 days. Just enough to learn. No, not required. More than 500 words is phrase is enough for learning, knowing the basic Serbian. That need to be within the 15 days is possible to learn them. That is easy to for the adjustment at the work environment also. Because problem is that when they work in the factory, most of the Serbian workers don't know the English, so they don't understand what they do. So need to. I think that when Bangladeshi people, Nepali people, in Sri Lankan people, Indian people come here, joining the organization, before that provide them a training for language training for 5 days, 2 days, 3 days. It's good for adjustment of them people. I think so. It's my findings, my expectation. Every person come from Bangladesh, I will provide them as per your requirement 2 to 3 days intensive training for Serbian language. That's which can they learn 500 phrases and practice them easily. They can easily go to the factory, and it's a requirement also for the adjustment in the factory. His boss can choose him. This is good because now I know the Serbian language a lot, so I can go anywhere. I can address anybody. I know more or less good words. Mostly they need some words which are related to the factory. I teach them those words which they need in the factory, like working condition, like gore, dole, denso, levo, like this basic words. Hobala puno, vidimose sutra, vidimose, like this. Dobro jutro, dobro veče, like laku noć, dobar dan, like
Very
this.
good, very
Basic.
Do you plan to stay in Serbia long term? What is your plan for your career?
I want
faculty?
if I get the good job, I will shift my entire family here. This is my basic plan. If I want to say one more thing. Last year, 19 people coming from Bangladesh here as a student. Only myself and another one is stay here, Serbia. 17 people are go out of Italy, France, Portugal. I am not go. And only I completed my masters. Other person is from bachelor degree. They may not be continue the master bachelor. It's not possible for him. But I continue. My focus is that I stay this country. I will take the permanent resident of this country. Also take the passport of this country. That's my plan. I will stay there long run and doing the business in the long run also this country. It's a plan that way.
Okay, thank you.
I am learning a lot because I also learning laws and regulations of this country from the University of Belgrade. I told you that earlier, because my focus is that I want to know what is the rules and regulations of the government. I want to follow these rules in every step of my life in this country.
Okay, good. One topic we started at the beginning, Marco wasn't here. You told me about Shula Barua and this group of Bangladeshi people. Do they plan to stay here long term, or you spoke about some traveling to Italy or any other country?
I want to say one thing. What's the problem? Shula Barua must be stay. Most of the people stay or not depends on one basic issue. That is their temporary permit. If they get, because most of the people's visa will be ended in the February. My visa also ended in the February. So they get the temporary permit within the February. I think most of them will stay. People they think that because they think that they have no future here. How can the future? The future is that their solution is the one is that if they get the temporary residence permit, then their mindset may be changed. I think you will arrange the TRP as early as possible for them.
Yeah, we inform all groups that they will get TRC cards. I think 1.5 months ago, all groups get information. When the protest was, I think in December, all group got information that we are preparing TRC cards in timely manner. So they don't have to worry about not getting TRC card.
I know this. I know about Manpower also. I know about your company also. No problem for me. I told them, yes, you must get that TRC. I told them, but they are not ensure because what is the problem is in our culture, most people focus on the propaganda, not in reality. That is the problem. In South Asian people, India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, they always focus on propaganda. But I never focus on propaganda. I always
Yeah.
focus on the reality. But they are
Yeah.
now also they are on the based on propaganda. We don't get the THC. What I can do, what does the plan do, like that way. I think all people are not stay after February there. But if there is 40 people of this from Bangladesh, maybe 20 maybe stay after if they get the THC. Some people are coming. Some people is there. Are actually they are coming here to Serbia for purpose of getting the Western Europe. That purpose is not the actually stay there. If I pay them a more and more facility, they never stay there because their purpose is not like that. But some people have them who have planned that yes, if we get the tier C, we'll stay this country for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, no problem.
So you wanted to say that even if they get TRC, a large group of people don't want to stay in Serbia.
Yes, some people will be there. They are like these people who will not stay there. You've got TRC also. They are not focusing on legality. They're focusing on the more money, how to take more money.
And what do you think about that? Do you like here in Serbia, or you also want to go to Italy, Portugal, or any other country?
Actually, my plan is that I want to develop a company here. I want to develop agriculture project here in Tumicheri. Also my plan. So I no need to go there because if I can get 10 times more money from Italy, why I can go from Serbia? I don't need to go there. I know the mechanism. How do I get more money? It's easy to make money in Serbia than Italy, but people have not that knowledge.
Yeah.
That's why they go there. I have that knowledge. I do this in this country. It's possible for me. I have full network in this city.
Okay. So let's say this is possible problem. Worker want to resign due to stress, homesickness, wanting better pay in European country. What would be your approach to that?
Actually,
because if we had 100 Bangladeshi people and we want all 100 to stay here in Serbia, what would you do in that situation?
It is problem is the selection problem. I want to say that moment what I can tell you. Problem is this. Some people who come from Bangladesh, they have to pay 10 lakh BDT like this to their agency in Bangladesh. That is equivalent to more than 7,000 euro. But in case of India, in case of Nepal, they come with around within the 3,000 euro. The person who take more money from the family for their coming to Serbia, they think that I need to do something for the recover that money. That is the basic problem. We need to arrange some formula or solution to minimize the cost of these people coming from Bangladesh. That is my main approach here. That is why I approached the Yelena to give me this type of opportunity. I told him. I told her to give me this type of opportunity so that I can contribute to my country people some. Because it's Indian people come within the 300 euro. Nepali people come within the 3,000 euro, 300. But our people come within the 7,000. It's a gap of 4,000 euro. That is the basic problem. Some people, if I invest more, I want more money. That is the basic logic.
Are they aware how much time it takes to make this kind of money in Europe? You know, when they come here, how realistic do you think are their expectations on income and how fast you will be able to accumulate?
I want to add something for our previous question. It's important for you, logic. Suppose I live in Serbia, I have more money. If I want to marry to someone in Bangladesh, no will give me woman for marry because they does not know Serbia. If I am staying in Italy, I am staying in Italy. I want to marry that woman. That father of that woman must be give me the marriage easily. That is Bangladeshi people, family in our country, society. Italy known by every people, but Serbia known not by. That's also a problem. Your last question. Regarding your last question, I cannot now. You can say your last question. I cannot hear clearly that moment.
No, I was just wondering how aware are people, as you said, they spend like 10 lakh to come here. How aware are they on the time needed for them to save this kind of money once
Yes,
they
yes,
come to
yes,
Europe and
yes, yes,
start
yes, yes.
working?
And now I understand your question. We recruit directly, not through for the media. Because what is actually happening, I want to say clearly. Suppose one person need only require 3,000 euro, but that person not collect the for information not from direct office, collect the information from the some broker. So one broker, two second broker, third broker, fourth broker, fifth broker, sixth broker. Every broker adds some money with there, 50,000 like this. That creates more money because actual agency not like get like this. Actual agency may get like 4,000 euro like this, but in the middleman gets more. So you can take the interview, like say you take the interview with me online. In our country have some soft jobs site like bdjobs.com. We can give the advertisement to that place, and people give us the direct CV to us, and we can find out them and take the interview. Then we process the recruitment. It's easy to discourage the agencyship. Then will it's possible to minimize the cost more than 2,000 euros. It's possible.
Mhm. Okay,
Thank you.
makes sense.
Do you have some questions for us regarding this role?
I have one question. That is you. If you offer me, it's maybe for Kragujevac or maybe Belgrade. What's your plan? One thing, and second thing, what is your proposal for payment, monthly payment for me?
If you pass first interview, all regarding financial and documentation contracts, we will be speaking about in second round.
Okay.
This is just let's say first round to introduce yourself, to get to know you. Tell me why you think you are a good fit for this role.
I think because I am a good communicator. That is my best fit. That is important for I can communicate easily to you. You also communicate easily our country people also Indian and Pakistan, Nepal, the people also, no problem for me. I said that is my basic. I have a good conversation power. That is my main asset in my life.
Okay, thank you. What's your financial expectation for this role?
Actually,
Full
I don't.
time or part time? You tell me if you are
I
available
I
full time
I
or part time.
work here full time, no problem. I have no. I am
Okay.
free from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. 5 p.m. No problem for me.
Okay.
I am free this moment. My class held only after 6 p.m. No problem for me. I am from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. I am free. No, I have no work.
Okay.
Salary expectation, I want the standard salary from you. Actually, I have no direct expectation because I am new. I want to entry, so I have no bargaining here. I want from you. You must provide me the expected level of financial support so that I can easily stay Belgrade and also continue your company in long run. I want to be as an asset of your company. I want to be treat me as a asset. I want to be with your company for more than how much you will be stay there, 5 years, 10 years, no problem for me, rest of my life also. But I want that type of offer so that I can continue my family also. My target is I will take my family if I get the good job in Belgrade or wherever, no problem for me.
Okay.
So sorry, Sanya. Can you drive?
I don't drive. I have no driving license. I cannot drive.
Okay.
Cannot drive, but it's not possible for learning the drive. But I not drive. I have some mania for driving. I have once upon I have hit an accident. After that, I am feeling some problem when driving. That's why I'm
Discomfort.
already
Okay.
discomfortable
Okay.
driving. I know driving, but I am discomfortable for driving.
Okay. You will be based in Belgrade because of faculty, or you are still in Kragujevac?
I am still in Kragujevac. Still in Kragujevac because our faculty class already gone on in the online. Also today also class have. But our exam maybe started from February. That time I maybe go to the Belgrade for my exam preparation and everything.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Marco, do you have more questions for Saiful?
I think we covered the main part. What I would just highlight, what I would expect from you. This is perfectly fine, 7 a.m., 4 p.m. What I would just like to have is flexibility in the context that, maybe something will escalate on an accommodation at 10 p.m. And that your phone is not off. I'm not expecting you to jump in there physically and resolve it, but that we don't pretend this is Western Europe and everybody can shut down after some time. I just need some basic flexibility in this because these are young guys, and for them this is the number one thing in the world right now, and it's usually something stupid. So if they're reaching out to you, that you do the bare minimum to keep it afloat until the next day when you will deal with it. This kind of like.
I want to give you the answer of this. I never do any work for after. I always do it everything instantaneously. It's my focus only in my life. Problem is now, solution is now. I never go for beyond. I actually told that is my 7 to 4 my free time. Working hard. I am always at your doorstep 24/7. No problem for me. I do it in my Bangladesh all the time. My boss is the chairman of the company. He always call me. Suppose he planned to do something. He has a brain come one thing in mind. He told me at night at 2:30 p.m. It's not a problem because in private service always we think that our service is 24/7, like hospital service. We like think like that way. It is not a problem for me. I am always used to with this. I always focusing on service at the problem solution in this moment instantaneously. Because if I get a problem is now, suppose I want to give you an example here if you have time. Suppose police arrest some of employee of you in Kragujevac for they are drinking a much, suppose alcohol in the road. Suppose Nepali people doing this last week. I faced some issues in my eyes that way. Then if I go to the police one after day, it's not easy because they already locked up. It's not easy solution. But if I go instantly to the police, I told them, yes, give me some pardon for this time, first time. I give him the personal guarantee that yes, I am looking after this. For they will not know this in the never. They will be yes, you can. But if I go after one day, they already locked up in the jail. So what is happening? Solution is right now. So it's a what's the work and need solution? We must be focused on instantaneously. I focus on that way. I also focus on my family problem of instantaneously, not for later on. Later on solution not the good up to the mark. If you want a solution of 100% solution of anything, you must do it instantaneously. I believe that way. But
Okay,
subject to your approval, subject to approval of my higher authority. What anything problem happening, I will inform instantaneously to my higher authority. If higher authority confirm that yes, you can do it now, okay, I can do it now. I cannot do anything without the approval of my higher top boss. It's not possible because it is a chain of command. I maintain always the chain of command.
Clear. Okay, thank you very much for your time. We will assess and get back to you very soon.
Okay.
You gave us very useful inputs, and we have now decisions to make. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the effort, for generally contributing to this situation, even though you don't have to. This is a really positive input from my end, and we will talk soon. Okay.
Okay.
Hvala puno.
Hvala puno.
Prijetan dan.
I know. Nema na čemu. Okay. Okay.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you a lot. Okay.
Bye.